welcome to Chatbox Chronicles, where we dive into motherhood, shine a spotlight on local businesses, and chat about all the other things around.
Yes, let's chat, connect, and inspire each other on this wonderful journey called life. Ta-da! So today we are in Auburn. We are going to be interviewing someone that is local to here for right now. They're going to school here, and so we are in this cute little coffee shop. It is called Bitty and Beau's.
Bitty and Beau's. So mine says you are a star.
And mine says, believe in yourself. It's so cute.
Super cute.
Really sweet little spot. Alrighty. Joining us today to spill all the tea on his exciting new project is Peter Trull. He's going to be a star on an upcoming Spider-Man fan film. So everyone, welcome Peter Trull.
Come on in, Peter. You're going to sit right here in this golden chair.
Golden chair.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
You want to introduce yourself?
I already got a pretty good introduction, but I'm Peter Trull. I am the director and the lead role in my new movie, Spider-Man Burdens.
Awesome.
Spider-Man Burdens. That's a really
Spider-Man
cool
Burdens.
title. What brought you to that title?
It took a minute. I did this in high school with all my papers. I would write down the entire paper and then come up with a clever name at the end.
Uh-huh.
So I wrote the entire movie, and I was like, what captures the entire movie?
Mm-hmm.
And so it ended up being Burdens.
Cool. I like that. So that's intriguing. Burdens that you're going to go through as Spider-Man.
That's right.
So is this like an origin story, or are you already Spider-Man in the film?
No, in the film, it takes place 2 years after I've become Spider-Man.
Okay.
So we're a little bit into the journey of Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already had his fair share of bad guys, hardships.
Okay. Nice. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into acting.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Who is Peter Trull?
Okay. I am 21. About to be 22. I'm about to get old.
He thinks that's
Getting
old,
up there.
y'all.
He's getting up there, right? 10 years younger than me.
I know. I'm currently at Auburn University studying for physical education, hoping to become a PE teacher in the future and coach for football and baseball. I have one more year. Then hopefully we can get straight into working in the field. Hoping to get a job in the middle of summer so I can go ahead and implement myself and get moved in. I'm super excited for this next coming year. There's a lot of good things in store. But I guess we're going to really dive into what makes me me. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up, I loved superheroes. Spider-Man was easily the best one to gravitate towards because he's built towards kids more so than not. So I thought it was super cool. I thought the costume was cool. I mean, I'm literally wearing a shirt right now. Everything about it just drew me in. But as time got on, I kind of stepped away from myself, who I was, and kind of put all that in like a back burner. And then that was throughout high school and middle school. I just kind of wasn't myself for real. And then finally, after I graduated high school, I decided, who cares? I'm going to do what I want to do and what I like to do. And that ended up being acting and cosplaying and writing fan films now. So
Awesome.
That's really cool. Inspiring to chase your dreams for sure. Especially like when you're young, it's kind of hard to do that. So that's really inspiring and something that people maybe can inspire one of you to chase what you're wanting to do. And I also love comics. I will just get into it. I have a Wonder Woman tattoo, and that was like 11 years ago that I got that, or maybe 13 years ago. Oh my God! But anyway, I've always loved Wonder Woman, and she was who I gravitated towards mainly because we did not have, and no one really knew who Power Girl was or whatever. So if I wanted to say who I liked, it was just the default of Wonder Woman, which I did love her. I love her, everything about her. But yeah, anyway, I resonate with the whole, like, can't be too much of a nerd in high school. But then I embraced it in college, like, for sure. And that's when I got my tattoo. But yeah.
Hey, look, same over this way. I love superheroes, love Marvel. I was blessed to have a little boy because when I found out I was having a little boy, I'm like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I can totally do this. I can introduce him all the things I love. including, Marvel and superheroes and things like that. So
Yeah, really awesome. So how did you get specifically towards like into acting? Have you done any acting classes? Is there anything like that? Or are you just being a freelance? What's your journey for acting?
I know what it is. Leela taught me.
No, I learned all my acting skills in church, doing church plays ever since I was.
Thank you for elaborating. I
was literally I was probably 4 years old when I was in my first church play, and they had me up there just dancing, jumping around. And by the time I was 6, I had my first solo, and that was me just dubbing over this extremely deep voiced person, singing all the way down, and then it's just little bitty me holding the microphone going.
Aww.
I'll have to find the video.
You'll have to find it.
But it all started then. I've never taken any classes. I've never done anything outside of like non-professional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very much, I wing everything I do.
Is it would you think in the future you might take acting classes at all? Like, is that a part of your plan, or are you just gonna produce the film and then just see where this takes you?
That's kind of the idea. Right now is just how this film does. If it does well and people might like it and want more, I mean, I have other stories that I'd love to tell.
Oh, cool.
But obviously, I realize my free time of doing filming and having all this time to do whatever I feel like is coming to an end very soon. So it's kind of heartbreaking, but that's just life. But I'll still make time for it.
Yeah, this could also be just the beginning, though. So.
Right.
That's what I've also known is, like Dylan and I have talked about it. Dylan's also the guy that's helped me make the movie. He's on all the editing and filming for me. So me and him have talked about it. And we said, if this takes off, what's next? And he started working on a movie of his, which I won't disclose any information. But hopefully we can get a lot of following out of this and make a whole franchise of Spider-Man movies or different types of fan films.
So this could be a fun little project, but then also it could just be like the beginning of something blossoming. So very fun.
Maybe Hollywood's going to give me a call.
Maybe they would.
Maybe I'll take Tom Holland's place.
I mean, even Netflix. I mean, hey, we're here for it.
I
tell Tom Holland to step aside. It's my turn.
Right.
Yes, the possibilities are endless. It's really awesome, just like chasing your passion. And yeah, so when you say that your free time is coming to a close, are you about to graduate from college? Like, why are you making that statement?
Yeah, just with graduating college, I know the fall semester is going to be pretty busy for me. Doing lots of lesson plans and going to different schools. I think we'll end up going to 4 different schools during the day. So it'll be pretty busy during the days, and then when I'm not doing that, I'll be working. And then when spring rolls around, I'll have internship, so that'll be 8 to 3 every single day. And so that's going to cut out a lot of time for anything.
Figuring out how to prioritize, how to keep that passion alive, though. I know you'll figure it out, so we'll have to check back in on that.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about the Spider-Man fan film. What can you tell us about the movie, more than what you've already said? That apparently it's about burdens, and he's 2 years after he's been bit. So give us a little bit more of a tease if you can.
Okay. So everybody knows the story of the loss and the tragedy of Gwen Stacy. So this takes place right after Gwen Stacy's died and she's been buried, and this is him overcoming the burden of dealing with that loss and dealing with the responsibility and dealing with that feeling of guilt that he feels because he feels responsible for what's going on, which is also a testament to my own personal story. I had a lot of stuff in high school go on, and some of my close friends know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, I had a girlfriend which wasn't good at all. It was a completely different story. I won't get into that. But she ended up going off the deep end after we broke up. And everybody would tell me, you were the best thing that ever happened to her. And, without you, she's nothing, this kind of stuff. And which was a nice sentiment, but, I felt like I had failed. Which really, struck a nerve on my end. It was hard to to think of myself as a superhero, which I always have. Not like a conceited way, but like I felt like I had to be the one to save people. And then knowing that you failed somebody, that's a whole other thing. And that's something that I tried to bring to life with this movie of how to deal with it. And we show two different sides of how to deal with it, whether it's, what the right way or the other way. Mm-hmm. And I've been through both.
Mm-hmm. So this is not just a fan film, but this is personal.
It's very personal.
Yeah.
It's a very personal story. And that's what made it so easy to write, is I thought, let me take everything that I've been through and put it on paper.
Yeah. And easy for...
On Google Docs.
Hey, we do that too. Or easy for people to resonate with too.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of my goal. Aside from this, hopefully, going big, I would like this to reach somebody. And if it can help just one person through a tough time, then I've done my job.
So you're the only writer for the whole film? Was there anyone else that you seeked guidance from, or did you just sit down and just write the whole thing?
No, I wrote the whole thing, and then I had people grammar check me, and I had Stella make sure.
Stella's his girlfriend.
Yes. Sorry, I should have prefaced with that. Stella,
yeah.
she helped me make it sound more natural with certain scenes. So just rewording. And then I had Lily. She went through and she grammar checked me, made sure everything sounded coherent.
Are there any other directors other than Dylan, or is it just you and Dylan basically directed and about to produce the thing?
Yeah, it's just me and Dylan directing it. It's nothing crazy. I'd like to take more credit for directing, but I don't think he'll let me. He likes to keep his end of it.
Yeah.
Well, either way, that's pretty awesome.
Right.
For just two of you to be handling, the scripts, the casting, the ins and outs, all the details of the film, and actually filming it, and editing it, and getting it produced. So,
I know when you watch a movie, are you the kind of person that is actually just enjoying the movie, or are you paying attention to the music, all the different little things going on in the scene? Because that's how I do things. And then when I meet someone that is just literally enjoying the movie, I'm like, how are you not thinking about all the producers?
Why are you not analyzing the film?
And it's weird how some people they don't even think about the production that goes behind a film. So what kind of challenges did you face that you weren't really thinking you might face with production and getting even the people together to film?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Definitely the hardest things to do or still are, to find the time that works for everyone, because it's completely free time for everyone. So it's hard to get everybody in line for a certain day to film or meet up to go over lines or do fight choreography, just because I'm not paying anyone to be there. So it's just whenever they can. And I don't want to push things too hard. Probably the hardest part is getting everybody together.
Well, that's awesome that you have people that are supporting you and being there for you, even showing up for free, basically. I know that they'll get something out of this, even if it's just the experience, but it's awesome to have a group of people around you to support you and be there and show up and actually show up when they say they're going to. Because that was something in my early 20s, I started a magazine. I did a couple of things projects, and it was hard having people believe in the vision for you. So that's awesome, and we appreciate everyone that's believed in Peter to get to this part of his life. When and where can we catch this epic Spider-Man film?
Ooh, okay. When is still a work in progress. We're super, super close to being finished with filming, and then once filming is done, we'll have to do some editing, some music work, and some voiceovers later on. But where will be on YouTube. We're about to start up that YouTube channel. It's going to be called Overcomer Films, just because we're talking about overcoming our problems, overcoming these hard times. YouTube, Overcomer Films.
Help you get some subscribers so that you guys can have early access and know when this hits.
The earliest of access will be the premiere.
Premiere. Okay. Well, can you tell us a little bit about a premiere that you have in mind?
We would like to get the film out by the end of this month, which is July, as the time we're recording this, but it's not looking so hot at the moment.
It's
So
hot
I was about to say
weather-wise.
it's hot, but we think just alike.
We do.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Cheers. I'm like, I'm glad you get my humor.
I don't drink coffee. I'm just letting it out.
He doesn't drink coffee. We're not rude hosts. He just doesn't drink it.
Yeah. I mean, we offer.
Put my water bottle.
He's
They
got
even
a
have-
big old water bottle, y'all.
They even have blended lemonade up there, but
Yes,
he's literally like Spider-Man. He's got to stay hydrated, I guess.
always.
All right,
Sorry.
so back to it. Can you tell us about premiere? You said, hopefully end of July-ish, but we may push it out a little bit longer due to some editing and some situational things piecing together.
Yes. So if we don't get it by the end of this month, we're going to push to my birthday, which is in August, late August. We're going to push for about August 24th will be the premiere day. We'll hopefully be able to get like a theater to rent out, whether it's one downtown in Montgomery or a local church, giant screen to post it on.
Also, since you just mentioned the church, I'm just curious. Is this like for all ages? Is this geared for, is it like PG-13? What would you rate the film?
I would probably say PG-13, just because there is a little bit of alcohol and some violence.
Okay.
But other than that, it'll be fairly clean all the way through.
Okay.
I mean, what you could expect from a Spider-Man or Marvel type film. I mean, there may be some fighting, some violence, and maybe a few choice words as well. Maybe. No choice words?
No.
Okay. Well,
Keeping it clean.
keeping it clean. So there you go, PG-13. So then parents, that's up to you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Try to make it family friendly as can be.
Good deal. For your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah.
So Peter Trull, is there anything else that you want to mention to our listeners or our viewers who are maybe excited about this Spider-Man birding's coming out for us?
Definitely stay tuned. It's an action-packed movie. You will be hopefully thoroughly entertained as much as I have been through making it and watching it, the clips we have. Be prepared for some comedy in there, just to lighten the mood, but a very personal and a little bit more mature tone for the overall movie, I would say.
And I will say I've seen the clips, and we have a little Oscar award guy here
Aww.
with the crying scenes and things like that. So I think you guys are in for a treat.
Don't leave yourself out. You're in there.
Okay, I guess I will mention I am in the film as well. I am Mary Jane. So hello everyone. I don't have to wear a wig for once. So yeah, we filmed some of our portions together, and we got all of ours done, and it was really good. Good work relationship. We already have a work relationship outside of the film, so putting it into the film as well was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see it unfold.
Yay. That's so exciting. So, if you didn't know, we got 2 actors here. All right.
I'm good at putting on a show.
Alrighty, so we're going to put Peter's spidey senses to the test. We're gonna play a quick little game.
Are you tingling? Not yet.
I'm gonna
Alright.
we're gonna do some true false, and we're gonna see if Peter is as big of a Spider-Man fan as he says. I'm just kidding. We're just gonna see if he knows the answer.
And this was not pre-prepared, so
No, he does not know what
I
these
had no
are.
idea.
he has no idea. So
Okay, the first live-action Spider-Man movie was released in 2002. True or false?
False. 1977. TV show and everything.
1977. 2002? Okay, that's so crazy. It's just weird to me when anyone is like a full adult born in 2000. And I understand that they're 20-something years old, but
I just
like, wait, what?
I like to think that they made the movie because they knew I was going to be born.
that it was Steve, and he didn't even know that.
Didn't even know it.
All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the next one. Spider-Man's real name is Richard Parker. I think we can all agree.
It's Peter Benjamin Parker.
Ooh,
Benjamin.
threw the middle name in
How
there.
cute. Benjamin, my baby boy's name is Benjamin. I had no idea.
Now he's a little superhero.
Okay. How much can Spider-Man lift up to? Do you know?
It depends on what you're talking about. He has proportionate strength of a spider,
Ooh.
and it depends on how much he weighs.
Uh-huh. It says that Spider-Man could lift up to 25 tons. True or false?
True.
I was like, this one's
Or
easy.
it's 100 times their body weight, is what they said. I calculated my own, and it was like crazy.
Okay.
What was your own?
Well, at the time it was about 175, so times that by 175,000.
That's ridiculous.
Here's our next one. Spider-Man's webs are organic and they shoot from his wrists. Is this true or false?
It's true if you're watching Tobey Maguire. It's false if you're watching anything else.
They are mechanical and require web fluid.
I'm actually 3D printing some right now.
Ooh. Can't wait to see it. Are they going to be in the film?
No.
Okay. Well,
They'll fall off or break or something.
no, we don't want that to happen. All right. So Uncle Ben's famous quote is, "With great power comes great responsibility." True or false?
True.
Is that where Peter Parker got his middle name, Uncle Ben?
Yes. Learning
How
something
precious.
new. How precious.
Richard Parker and Ben Parker are brothers.
Oh,
And that's why it's Uncle Ben.
And that's why Richard Parker was supposed to trip him up, but it didn't.
All right. Last question. Spider-Man's greatest enemy is Dr. Doom. True or false?
False.
That's right. Dr. Octopus or the Green Goblin are more common foes to Spider-Man.
Did you Google that answer and copy and paste that?
No, I didn't use Google. I used my brain.
Sounds copied and pasted.
Actually, I got it from a golden book. You know, the little kids' golden books about Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
We can do another game.
I was about to say, there's
want,
something else in here.
where we kind of like describe, and he sees if we know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this might be more fun since he is more like
Yeah.
well versed into Spider-Man.
So we will describe a villain and their actions, but some details will be a little web of lies. Can you identify the real villain based on the clues?
Probably.
Let's try it out.
Let's try. Ready? This cunning villain uses advanced technology to control minds and cause chaos in New York City. They often wear a green and purple costume.
They're both green and purple.
They use advanced technology to control minds and cause chaos in New York. They often wear a green and purple costume. So there's a detail that's false.
Oh, there's something false in there?
Yes.
Oh.
So who is the villain, and then what is the misleading detail?
I was so confused. Okay, that's the Green Goblin. And he doesn't, like, hypnotize people. Or whatever.
So the right answer is Electro, and the misleading detail is that the green and purple is associated with Green Goblin.
Here we go. You ready? This symbiote creature bonds with a host, enhancing their strength and aggression. It has a particular distaste for loud noises. This is mostly Spidey legit.
Doesn't eat chickens. Doesn't eat chicken brains. What is the misleading fact?
He does eat chicken brains.
And who is it?
It's Venom.
Yeah.
Can you give us your best Venom impression? I'm very curious.
Put me on the spot. We are Venom.
Love it.
Bum, bum. This brilliant scientist turned villain uses illusionary technology to create elaborate schemes. They often wear a boiler hat and a purple cloak.
That's Mysterio.
Yeah,
He does not wear a boiler hat, though.
that's the
He's a fishbowl on his head.
Good job. All right.
She reads them better than you do. I don't know. Something about the way you read it.
All right. That was my game. So there we go. All right. All right. So don't forget to check out Peter's fantastic work in the upcoming Spider-Man fan film, premiering hopefully in the next few months. We'll keep you guys updated. What are y'all talking about?
I'm saying I can give you a sneak peek of a clip.
Oh,
To
cute.
end it, and we'll
your
get our
reaction.
reaction.
Yeah. Do you want to do that right now?
Let's do
That's
it.
up to y'all. Whatever
Let's
you
do
like.
it.
Yeah, let's do it, and then we'll do the outro.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We have the honor of watching one of the clips for the movie, so we're going to watch it, kind of have a blind reaction to it. So first, he's skimming to see which clip he wants to release. I mean, do you want us to cry, or do you want us to?
I mean, that depends on what you want to do.
Do you want to cry, or do you want
Do you
to?
want to cry or laugh?
I feel like people are used to hearing me laugh, but like I don't know.
Totally up to you guys.
No, it's not that time of the month for me, so you might not get me crying. I don't know.
How about we do? Do you have like an action scene?
Ooh,
I
that one
do.
might. Okay, that would be good.
Okay.
Let's do an action one.
Let's
Let's see how we react.
See how we react to the action. Very good. I mean, my heart feels very like intense right now. How does yours feel?
I kind of got some Joker vibes, like the new one, like with
Oh,
Lady
absolutely.
Gaga. Yeah. And then there was another thing Freddy Krueger vibes. Like it was giving me those kind of vibes. Yeah, but it was really great. Yes.
I definitely feel like I was holding my breath.
Yeah.
So I guess that's really good for an action movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, we had so much fun meeting with you and talking about this new film. Again, Spider-Man Burdens. We are hoping at least by the end of August to have that premiere for Peter. And I think Peter is really excited for this to finally showcase and let all of his hard work and dreams spill out onto this new film that he's been working really hard on. So we appreciate you being here with us and for you watching and listening to our podcast wherever you listen or watch podcasts. But the best is to subscribe to our Patreon. Only like $2 to $3 a month, and you can see all the behind the scenes as well. And we're going to throw some clips in, so throw some photos in those areas on Patreon under this one. If you're subscribed, that kind of show some insight to the film. So,
yeah. And also, if you have any questions for Peter, or if like you want to get into acting or have anything like that, we would love for you to leave that down, and we would probably catch back up with Peter again eventually. Once the video releases, maybe see you in season 2 of Chatbox Chronicles. And if you want to, you can follow Peter on social media. Where can people find you?
If you want to keep up with me in the movie, go to at Spidey for Rent. So that's SPIDEYFORRENT, all one word. Spidey for Rent.
Awesome. Alrighty, thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to chat with you all again soon. See you next time.
bye. Well, actually, should we Spidey out?
Yeah, we should. Let's do that.
Okay, we ready?
Like, normally we cheers, but let's do it.
You want to do the honor?
Yeah, you say it.
What am I saying?
Spidey out.
Okay, Spidey out.
Cute.